Welcome back to episode 3 of Farming Simulator 19. I'm Brightblade. We left off last time. I was bringing the windrower back. Just shut this off so you can see what's going on here. So I had a little bit of problem in the beginning, but once we got away from the fence, everything went good. I think I'm just going to, when this is done, we're going to sell, well, not this is done, but when the whole thing's done, we're going to sell the field and go from there. I need to check on this vehicle. Oh, so he'll actually sell that stuff without a problem. For whatever reason before, I was having problems with that. So we're going to send him back home. Check on what, finish this up. I put the rest of the wheat into the tower, and that's already taken care of. So all we got to do is wait for that vehicle to get back and this guy to finish the field. We did just make 10 grand off that last trip, and it wasn't even a full trip, so we'll see what happens. We may or may not keep this field. That is kind of a pain in the butt to get it to work right, but if worse comes to worse, I'll figure out how to record myself and see if I can get the straightest path I can. But let's go ahead and, I believe I had to close the gate to get him to start, so I'm going to open it again. Until you guys actually see video number 2, because I do record a bunch of these at once just because it's easier for me, and then I can just sit and edit them at my leisure. We're going to wait on that field up there. I want to see what you guys think about selling that field. Okay. So, okay, we gotta just get we're gonna get this guy parked. Can't wait till we get enough for some of the other equipment so we don't have to, so we can, right now, well, actually we do have enough, we just don't have enough tractors. I think we're gonna actually bail this. I'm gonna let that tractor come back, and we'll just we'll take its trailer and put it away for right now, and go this way. We're gonna go put this in the shed. And then we're gonna we'll leave that guy hooked up, because I think before the end of this episode, probably even just to fill time, we're probably gonna have to do a job. And I'm thinking about if we can get the field down the way here. That's the one I want to do. I learned that with this is you go really slow and turn that way. There we go. And you can get the wheel, you can get this thing to back up pretty decent if your wheels are already straight. You know, unlike mine weren't, because I was trying to mess around. Okay, so we're gonna go grab the baler next, which, if I remember correctly, is over here. I don't think it's up here. Yeah, it is. There it is. Now the nice thing about the baler is this tractor's already on the correct program, because we already did the windrowing, and even though the baler's not as wide as the windrower, it'll actually go down the center of the windrow. So let's run this down. That other trailer should be back here pretty soon, unless he's stuck somewhere, which is always a possibility. But he might have taken the long way and got stuck back at Bales, where we sold the hay. I guess with this being grass, we could actually. Not sure, is grass the one we can sell at the bio plant or not? You'll have to let me know, and we'll look into. I'd like to try selling once at bio to see how it works out money wise. Now, fortunately, with the baler being a small baler, I don't have this one on the other one. I sold this baler on my other playthrough, so I want to try. There's a red baler on here that just come out with this last DLC. We should be able to go ahead and start here. Yep. Okay, so while he's going, we're gonna go check and see where. Okay, this is the guy I was waiting for. Go ahead and hit stop. And we're just gonna go up on the grass. If we need to move it, we can move it. Drop that. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, so we're going to send him back up to the shop. But I don't remember where the lines are here. I think here is where they're at. And of course I can always look, but yeah. Okay, so while he's heading up to the shop, let's go ahead and purchase our trailer. We need to go into... Is it in baling? I don't remember. I think it's way at the end of baling. It's like 17 grand for the trailer. Yeah, here's the Fiegel trailers. Now, the sad thing is this is not really what the trailers look like. This back piece is not there. So, don't be surprised if you buy one of these and you find out that that's not what you were after. Customize this. Now this has a lot of customization. We're going to kind of, since it's going to be towed by a red tractor. Oh well, right now it's going to be a green tractor, but you know what? What does John Deere yellow look like? Or green? It's not too horrible. Where was it? I just lost it. That's Fiegel. That's Fiegel. There's John Deere. Okay, and then we'll go John Deere. Well, it keeps moving it on me. That's why it kind of. I ain't the one I want. Okay. Since we're going to run it with a John Deere, let's go ahead and put. And like I said before, you can change all the tires. I don't know if we really need anything fancy. Let's go with Lizard. We can't change the wheel setup itself. We can change this. We can either go black, or we can go with our John Deere green. And of course, you want the auto load. You can shut it off and save a few bucks, but I like the auto load on there. I guess we gotta go back to black for that. Or green. Which one do I like? I like black or green? Let's go green. Okay, so that'll work. So we can buy that. And that's just a cheap little thing. In this, a fully loaded trailer will pay for itself in two trips. So, because I was noticing on mine, now I'm making less money, but right now we just spent $1,900, but we should make somewhere between $10,000 and $1,300 a trip. So, 2 trips will technically pay for it itself. Is all it's costing us. Otherwise, it's a little bit of maintenance and some fuel. Okay, the maximum. It looks like it's done already. Let's see what. Okay, that's why it did that. Let's see if it works now. No, I must not have put it on course. No, I did that again. So what it did is it drove the whole course around. Can you please go to the first spot? There you go. This was a little kind of almost painful watching the thing turn around. It actually got stuck up over here once. Okay, so the John Deere reached the shed. I just want to just make sure this thing starts. Yep, it started. So since our John Deere's here, come on. There we go. Now I know these are extremely unrealistic, but if you think I drive bad with a tractor, you should see what happens when I get the forklift or the Bobcat or the tow loader. It is frightening. So let's see, let's go to home. Send him back down there. Let's go ahead and see what we can find for jobs. Should be something that pays decent. That one's not bad. Let's actually look quick where 40 is. Oh wait, 40 was is right here. That's the one we actually want to buy and do the field ourselves. Because it's also this mess and it's kind of a pain. So let's see which one's most. That's just fertilizing. We got rid of that. So we got rid of the sprayer, so we got fertilizing we wanted to, and that's not a. I have a feeling that we're gonna have no choice but to do one of these. Well, we'll get started and see how it works. This is the field that we wanted to do, or we wanted to buy, but to heck with it. Oh, I just screwed up. I meant to borrow the equipment to do that once, so now I messed it up, but oh well. So I don't have anywhere to get fertilizer, so we'd have to buy fertilizer, and it's kind of a pain. So I don't really want to do that one. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to borrow the equipment. And we're doing field 55. I do this all the time. 55 is down here in the corner, and we're taking it to the Lone Oak, so that's going to work out really well. This guy looks like he's doing okay. Yeah, some of the stuff got moved a little bit. I have to stop him here and get him around this corner properly. I'm just going to start manually and bring him up to the thing so we get as much of this as we can, so we get a decent amount of money, at least get halfway paid off with the other thing. Next. Okay. That's the only bad thing about the shop. It's so tight in here that sometimes you gotta sit and push the header around. Can you see the front booster? Now these things, people are like, oh, you should run them over there with the trailer. I just think to myself, why do I want to run up there with the trailer when this thing's so small it'll fit right on the road anyway? I mean, it's not exactly small, but so let's see what I want to do. I think I'll just send this down to the store down here, and I had the other shop marked. We'll send it to Hollister. Oh, come on. I hate when it does that. For whatever reason, I suppose because I was going probably full speed for that thing as fast as it could go. These little Fendon tractors are okay, but they're, even for this being a medium, it's not a very good tractor. Now I could put this on automatic and send it down there, but I think actually we will. We're just about close to a stop so it doesn't mess up, and then we'll find the other one. There it is. We'll get close to down here, and then we'll get them over and we'll get the field started. So far, the first 3 episodes, you know, fairly decent. We haven't made a lot of money because we haven't buying equipment. I got a feeling for the next couple of months we're going to buy equipment as well. But we'll see how this goes. Put this on the manual now. The field we want is just over to the left of the store here that we're going to go to. I think I'll have to bring the pickup truck over and set the path into the store. Now these ones here are a little bit nicer. I've had a lot of them with gates where you gotta go and manually open the gates. This one, you just drive up to the gates and open for you. Unfortunately, we don't have damaging crops on, so. So this one looks pretty much a big old rectangle, and I keep hitting tab by accident. Let's go ahead and set that on that so we can make a course. Course generated. It don't even look like it's going to be a hassle, so we're just going to go around. Is that right? 2.7? That don't seem right. Let's calculate it real quick, make sure it's right. Must be. Okay, so let's generate the course. Wait, did it say 55 or did I read it wrong? Yeah, field 55. Don't tell me I found one that does not work on this thing. Oh yeah, we got it, okay. I've had a few maps where fields just will not work. God, that seems really small. That's fine. We get a lot of trips off these things. So, we want that. I don't care about a white fruit, because I don't want it backing up and doing goofy stuff. Okay. That we can't do yet. So we should be good. Go ahead and drive. Now we're going to save this one. We're going to call it Field 55. We'll harvest beets. Or turnips, I guess you think. Or no, the beets. I keep thinking they're turnips. Okay, so the... I wish you could just like hold a key and see everything come up, you know. And that's what I was talking about with the automatic doors. So. But we're gonna have to record a path. Now the thing I have a problem with doing the beets and the potatoes, especially, well, with this it's not so bad, but with the semi you end up underneath it, you know, you end up running into the side of the chute or whatever you want to call it. So we should be able to start recording this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring up the parking and we'll make it back there by the fence. Stop. Back up a little bit. Drive the course. So he should be ready now. So all we need now is this guy. We're going to have to run over Fred. Yeah. I know it's just really a game, but you know, kind of got to do the role play and make sure Fred gets fed. There you go, Fred. We'll take as soon as which the Maxima is done, so let's go ahead and send this guy over to Hollister Silo. Yep, he's on his way. Okay. Oh, that's right. I gotta hit stop first. And Geet should be up again. Nice little. We might get trip and a half out of this, maybe. Oops. It looked like there was a gate opening there. You can actually drive right through the barbed wire. It won't stop you. I found that out earlier. Just like I come in like this, just drove right through the barbed wire. I actually did it up here, but okay, get this guy put away, or at least parked somewhere for the moment. That should be good enough. Oh, nice. Let's go ahead and change this thing. I don't like him running into fences, so we'll go next. Let's go ahead and delete the one that we made for him. Get these two temps as well. Okay, generate cores. That would be south, right? Just north south. So it should be 0 degrees. Let's see how that works. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Okay, now let's go back to the first one. I'm good at that. So we can see all the little row spots. This will just make it a little bit easier because that way we don't have to run into that fence every time. Okay, so we were not that guy. That guy right there. Like this one, I can keep the farm busy. I hate to say it, but there's going to be at some point where there's just going to be no fields to do, no decent jobs, and we're going to have to buy a small trailer for the tractor, or for the pickup truck, and we'll end up filling up both the pickup truck and that with trees. Talk about unrealistic, huh? Okay, so our first one's actually over here, so let's go ahead and we'll grab the course. This is field 34. Did I not save it? I swear oh, there's 34 Windrow. Okay. My bad. We could have grabbed it if we had to. Next closest. Now we need to hit B to get it into operational mode. So now it's ready. And so we're gonna follow that, and we're going to drive the course. Oops, sorry. I got one more thing we got to do. We need to set this to 4.5. I know it calculates it already, and that's one of the things with the newer version, but I like it at 4.5. And we can set it left or right. So, like I said, this thing is extremely unrealistic, but it just goes by and the bales just pop on. Okay, so let's get over to the pickup. And what we're gonna do, go out the gate. We're gonna turn this on so we can see what we're doing. Yeah, I don't like that. This is from my bad driving. Because when you record these things, which we're going to do here in just a second, so you'll see how this works. First, we want this red line on that one. And so we're going to hit record. I will do a video later on and do a full setup of from point A to point B kind of thing. We're going to go up to here somewhere. We can go to stop here. And this is 4455. So we're going to give it a name. 44 and 55. Parking. So now we can send any vehicle that we need to over to this spot. Not to mention we can also use our other vehicle that we got out here to do that as well, which he's probably out loading. So now this is kind of a neat little trick that I learned. You hold the control key to bring up these. You can see these. And then you left click. And that'll give you a point in front wherever you clicked. And now we can get up and get this on that line. Go a little bit past it. We can record, so just light this up. Okay, so then we can record. Yeah, we're gonna have to. To delete, I'll actually explain this in another video, but you hold both Control and Alt, and you just click on the circles you want to delete. We'll leave the one behind me there because it's fine. So that was kind of a bad example, but I guess that's what I'm kind of good at, is giving bad examples. Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit tricky. I mean, not really, but you kind of got to watch, make sure you don't accidentally get across the points. But we can go across like this. And what we're going to end up doing is this point that's right there. We're going to connect to that, but we need to back the truck out of the way without it recording. We can click, and I'll explain that. Okay, my headset shut off on me. But anyway, I need to bring that one there so that'll actually work. And now what we're going to do is we're going to move up so that we're on that one right there. We're going to move ahead just a little bit more. Yeah, that should be right. And what we want to do is we're going to come in. And let's see, we want to go. Let's go this way. I think it'll be a little bit easier on that thing. Okay. Of course, my driving's horrendous. So. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to see the name of this place. I believe it's Lone Oak Company. Yeah, it is. Okay, so let me hit this. And we can create that. And we're still recording, so we can stay on this side of the fence, and if we need to, I can come back and readjust this whole thing to make it easier for the vehicle to get through. Because as you've seen, I can move points. Alright, so we need to just get out. And we're going to get like right there. And we're going to stop this. I guess I should have actually had this one already set up because we're burning up a lot of time doing all this. Like I said, when I make the video showing you guys how to do all this stuff, it'll make a lot more sense. I gotta make some more connections, but for now that's fine. So we'll send him home. And trailer's almost full. See, this is one of the little goofy things it'll do when it's not set at the right percentage, because we're really close, and I don't think this percent, yeah, it's set at 50, so we need to kick this up to like 70% or 75. So now he'll whip around and get around on the other side if we can. But what I'm going to do for right now is I'm going to stop him and let the truck fill up. We're going to run over manually to do this. And we're already starting to run over on the video, so I'm going to actually stop it here, and I will see you guys in the next video. In fact, I'm not even going to sell these until we're ready to get in the next video, so I will see you guys next time.